Hi guys, welcome back. I have an interesting topic for you, and it's something that a lot of people are wondering, and that is how do we have free will and also have some things that are meant to happen, destined events, how it all works together. So I'm going to try to explain it in this audio, so stay tuned. So, guys, we all need to go through some things. This is what I call destined events. This is the name I gave it because, you know, I did. So, basically, we all have different experiences in our lives, and they are specially made for us because our souls are meant to grow and learn from them, and they need to experience specific things for their growth and for their, further development. So these events are not only the painful ones, but also the beautiful ones. So we need to experience all sorts of stuff: grief, guilt, pain, anger, but also beautiful things, love, lust, a bunch of great stuff as well. So we need to experience stuff like, for example, illnesses, death of loved ones, breakups, all sorts of stuff that are painful, but also beautiful things like marriages, relationships, having children. It's all for us to grow and learn. And that is something that we kind of just need to understand. The destined events will just happen. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Where is the free will then in all of that? Well, the free will and also the use of magic comes when basically the reason why when I do spells for you, the reason why I give you vibrational work, and the reason why you have instructions is because you need to learn some things, and you need to learn your lessons to be able to have, to be able to kind of change your path, or to be able to have some things happen. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that not everybody will learn and grow from these events. And that is the thing, that is the problem. We are meant to learn and grow from pain, from suffering, from beautiful things as well. But not all of us do. And we just don't learn our lessons. We just become more bitter, or we just stay in victim mentality, or we become depressed. And we don't really get to be at the point that we are supposed to be, and it all kind of affects our vibration, our energy, and everything. So it's extremely important to actually learn those lessons and to grow. And this is where the vibrational work comes in, sorry, with spell work. So we do have free will. It's our free will whether we are going to learn what we are supposed to learn from the event, and whether we are going to view the event as something that was meant for us to grow and to learn new things, or if we are not gonna choose to learn anything and elevate and just stay at the bottom and do nothing. So that is where the free will kicks in, right? So destined events will always happen because they're meant to happen. This is on your soul's journey, but it's up to you whether you're going to actually learn the lesson from it, whether you're going to grow from it. And you totally can change your life, and you are sort of in control, because no matter of these events, you still can, achieve so much, and you can still have your goals achieved. And these events are here just to teach you some things and to make you grow. They're not here to shape your path, to make you go somewhere and to stay miserable. That is not the point. The point is to rise above them. So this is something that I think a lot of people do not understand. And for me, guys, in my path, I've shared this already, and I have no problem sharing it. That I wasn't always comfortable with who I am, and I didn't. I wanted, honestly, so many times. I wanted to have an ordinary life, a normal life, just like a regular life, and I craved it so much, and I tried to have it, but it was just not. It was not meant to be. And when I started accepting my true path is when my life started to change, and I have learned so much through this journey of basically acceptance. I've also struggled with just having, let's call it, a certain amount of power, which I don't like the word, I don't like the term, but abilities, let's say abilities. I have struggled with that as well because it is a big responsibility, and I've struggled a lot. And the reasons why I struggled were, meant to make me see, some things I was supposed to like work on and grow and learn from. And it's like that with everything and everyone. For example, some people are destined to have abortions, and nobody wants to have an abortion. This is very important to mention. Like, it's always a really hard decision, and there's always a reason behind it. And it's just meant to happen in a way that these people will have no other way out, and they're just gonna decide to do this. And the reason why is because these people are meant to deal with grief, with the responsibility of that decision, with the consequences of that decision, and also maybe with judgment from other people, and all of those things. They're just meant to experience that specific emotions in that specific way, and to learn and grow from it. uh, and this is why I really dislike when someone judges somebody for that, because um, it was meant to happen like that. It was, trust me. So I know it can be hard to accept things like this because some really horrible things can happen to us. And it's really hard to be like, oh, okay, it was meant to happen and I was meant to experience it. But when you really look at, like, from where you are now, when you look at that past events, and if you have learned something, and if you have grown, you will actually be able to see why they happened and exactly what you were supposed to learn and why you were supposed to experience it. So I think that everybody should start looking at life in that way, because that is what it is. It's not about making us a victim, which a lot of people kind of perceive it like that. And this is why they don't learn the lessons and they don't grow and they just stay at the bottom because it just hits them so hard. Um, and some lessons are very uncomfortable and very painful. And, I had them as well, and everybody has them. And we will all have them in the future as well. And this is something that, we just need to accept. But the point is to really learn and grow from everything, to become better people from it, and to, be stronger from that. So I hope this is making sense. I plan to explain it in a better way when I was like thinking about making this audio, and then always it's just so hard, just improvising and stuff. But I do hope it makes sense. So we need to go through certain events, happy and sad both, because it's just something that makes us grow, that makes us move, that makes us, learn things. And it's our free will whether we're gonna learn things from them and change our life, because we do have free will, or if we are just gonna go downhill because something bad happened. So, again, hoping this is making sense. I I also know that not everybody is always ready to hear these things, and this is why, this is why with my clients, I guess I try to choose people that are ready for all of this, because not everybody is, and it's all in vain if somebody is not ready and is just in the ego and doesn't see the big picture and doesn't want to learn and doesn't want to grow. And there's so many people like that in the world, guys, so many. And that's okay, because, you know, that's their choice, their free will. But here we are ready to learn and grow. So, guys, when it's hard and tough, just go through it, and there is always light. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. There is, and there can be, and that depends on you. So I hope this was helpful and it made sense. I love you guys.